Alright, we're on the final stretch of getting this Magna build done. So I've got a heap of little jobs to do and then get some paint and then it's pretty much put it together. I've got a little jobs list here that I've done of what I want to get just done today. And Dan, the man, is here with me, right? And he's got his jobs list written on the other side of the piece of paper. So we're going to get stuck in here today. I'm going to work on my car. Dan's going to work on his car and fucking see if we can get them nearly done. So job number one, and you'll notice I'm filming myself because Jess is away holidaying in Korea for a week. So that's just how it's going to be. Job number one on this is I've got to put some rub rails on here. So this is like a bar that goes inside your fiberglass panel. Try and save it when people hit you. Now I've got this idea. I'm going to run it down here at wheel height. Most people run their rub rails up here, but I'm going to run mine down here. So I've got to weld a bit of 25mm box along there all the way through. It's got to be mounted with 4 evenly spaced mounts. So I've just measured it out. Okay, I've cut the bit I need and I've worked out where it's going to go. It's going to go about there somewhere, just sitting up from the bottom like that. Right, I'm just going to put a quick tack weld there to hold it for me. Alright, that's tack welded on there where it's going to go. Now what I've got to do is I've got to make a piece of steel that goes from here across to there and weld that in. Cut 4 of those for along there, so I'll do that now. Alright, so I've welded them 3 on. Now I've got up to this one, and this one was a little bit complicated to make because I wanted it further back so I could get it on there like that. And then got the joint up here. If you have a look around it, there's not too many gaps to fill on that. And that's just sitting there for now. It's time to weld it in place. Side's done. She's all welded on, looks alright. I've chopped it off there where I tacked it onto the car. So it's all fucking sweet, ready to go. Now it's time to do the other side. You don't need to watch me do the other side, but just imagine I go like this and some sort of stupid editing, it's done. Right, there's the passenger side, lower rub rail done. Dan's working away here. He what are you hiding? What are you hiding there, mate?
Fucking this shit.
Right. So Dan hasn't had a whole lot of luck with his struts because the measurements are wrong and it's working out like all out of shape, and it's a fucking pain in the ass really, because when you change the strut in them, you should just cut the top off, slide it in, the collar should fit. Anyway, it doesn't, the strut won't slide in there, and if you cut it lower, because you've got to cut it lower to get the strut in, and then it's too low, so we're having a fucking nightmare with it. So I get to do a fun bit now. Come over here. Inner rub rails. Oh, right, grind welds. Oh, that's a fuck job, I don't want to do that. All right, next job. Cut head seat mount off. That's this bit here. I don't need it anymore, so I've got to cut it off. Right, well that was easy. It's all off. I just got to grind that back a bit, but... What are you up to, Dan?
Well, trying to come up with this fucking solution. Sacrifice another strut. And just welding the fucking bit in.
Take it apart so we can see what you're welding in. Oh.
That bit.
There you go. So we're extending it because, so the factory one goes narrower here, and if you cut it off, and it won't fit in the narrow section, so if you cut it off, it's too short then. So we're extending it with a wider bit, and then going to put the strut in. Why didn't that go in? Oh. Nice.
Mint.
Right. Get welding, mate. Oh yeah, I've got the cord. Alright, that job's done. Now let's do bonnet pins. So I've got one there, and we need to have 5, so I need to put another one here the same, and then maybe I'll weld one on the body just up there. And that'll be 5. So I've got to make one. I found this bolt here. If I just weld that on there like that, and then drill a hole through it, and it'll look like that. You wouldn't believe this. Dan's trying to weld his strut together, finally got it sorted out, and I ran out of gas. And we don't have fucking a place you can get gas in town. So we had to do this. Gasless wire. We've had to go to gasless wire, so now he's welded his strut with gasless wire and it looks gross. So I welded a bolt on there, and I welded a bit of flat and a bolt on there. Now, I've gone back to gasless, can you tell? Fucking looks like shit. It's fucking gross. Anyway, it is what it is. Only a few tidy up jobs to do with it. I get to cross it off. Boot pins, let's do that. Alright, so over here is the old shell, and it had boot pins on it, just there. And these are the bolt-on kind. So all I've got to do is get a spanner, undo these, and drill some holes in. Oh, look, did you see that? Oh, that one's loose. Okay, it's finger tight. Fuck yeah. How good's that? That's mad. So I don't need a spanner for this one, but the rest of them I'll need to go get a spanner for. There's one. Oh, looks cool when you got new bits. See? No need for a spring compressor. And then when you do it up, it'll just be just that little bit compressed. That's fucking cool. Done.
Looks fast.
Yeah, it does look fast, doesn't it? Even that weld looks fast.
Fuck off, cunt.
Alrighty, so I drilled the holes down here for these boot lid pins to go in. Oh, it's not quite big enough. But yeah, top one. There you go. That goes in there. This one goes in here. And there, and there. Look at that. She's fucking all done. Boot pins are finished. Let's go cross it off. Are you getting jobs crossed off today, Dan?
Oh, maybe, now.
Where's the texter gone?
Oh, it's over the back of the truck.
Oh. Look at the fucking mess. You can tell we're flat out just succeeding. Look at Dan's workbench over here. It's look at the shit on there. It's gold. Boot pins are done. Pull fans out. That's an easy job. Right, so it's about 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock now. And we've been going pretty hard all day. It's time for us to crack our first beer for the day. Just wanted to take a moment to realise how fucking good it is hanging out, working in the shed with your mates, just fucking dicking around with cars and shit like that. It's just such a good time, eh? And the weather's beautiful today. It's nice and warm with a cool breeze. Perfect time to crack a beer and just fuck around, just doing shit on your car. It's fucking awesome. Right, so I'm up to the window net, and what I'm going to do is use old race seat belts. So this here clippy dealy will get welded onto there, right? And this bit will get welded onto the car. And you just slide the back of the window rail in there, and up she'll go, and that'll hold your window net up. And I prefer this system because it can't come undone, and if it comes undone, you get a DNF. So it's one of those things.
Green, eh?
Yeah.
Running third.
It's been known to happen, eh? Third. You were in third and your window net came down. Yeah. Fucking spewing. Alright, so I've cut the seat belts off of it now, and that's there. So this is going to get welded onto the end of there like that. And that'll get welded onto the car like that. How you going over there, mate?
I'll fucking zoom in.
Oh. Okay, so I welded this on. There we go. Long rod with a seatbelt thing on it. That bit will weld to the car, like that. And you go, pull that forwards, slide it into there, pull that backwards. Done. Okay, look here. Window net's done. Look at this. So that slides in there. Oh, it's hard to do it. Fucking. Right, that slides in there, and this goes up in there like that. Hang on, like that, and clips on. She's in. It's a bit scruffy because of that fucking thing. There we go. And to get it undone, you just fucking pull this tag here, and slide it back. She's out. Done. What's next? Visor. Look at this. Visor's on. That was easy as. All I had to do was drill some holes, put some pop rivets in. It was a fucking piece of piss. Already had the visor. Starting to look a little bit more like a race car now. Visor, right. Oh, we pulled the fans out too. Tape the gauges up. We'll do that after I wash it. Grind the welds. Oh, I better do that fuel pump filter mounts. Yeah. Alright, I'll do that one. Alrighty. I've figured it out. So my pump goes here. Like that. Right, and my fuel filter, it goes there like that, and they'll get joined together. So I just welded this little bar in here for it to go there, up the side of the tank. Which means the job's done. The job's done. The job's done. Oh, this one. Okay. Wash. Prep door cards, roof number, paint door cards, grind weld. So let's do the roof number, and then I can start grinding the welds. Where'd you get up to, Dan?
Front struts are all in. Not a mission. Done.
So you've cut your strut, you've changed the shock, you've put new springs in, welded it all back together, and they're in the car. Oh, look at that flash. Fuck, that looks flash under there. And finished the job. Woohoo! How much have you done today?
Oh, that was an 8-hour excursion.
Ooh.
That's a big one.
Yeah, that is a big one. And look, I just did. Give me that pen. Hold on. Roof number. Ta-da. There it is there. Oh, stop it. Right, so Dan saw me put my roof number on, so it's time for him to do his. So we found the perfect piece of sign for it. All right, we got up nice and early this morning. We didn't party at all last night. And so we got stuck into it. And I started grinding the car back, which was one of the jobs that I wasn't really that keen on doing. So there's my A-pillar welds all grinded back. That's just a little lump there. That's not actually a cracker. So that's just the edge of the weld. But yeah, no, that's all tidied up. Tidied a few welds up back here. I've grinded that flat. It's not perfect, but I mean, I'm not going to bog it or anything. That's it. That one's probably the worst one. That's all done there. So we're all good to go to pretty much start the cleaning process. Clean all the shit off the floor. Look at all this metal shavings, filings, bit of fucking grinding dust is rusted on the floor there. Look at all these little tags, like we got little metal tags and bits of bolts and things all over welded in here, all for special mounts and everything. So the whole job now is done. This car should hopefully never see a grinder touch it again. Well, until we race it, eh?
No, not. Never
Yeah.
straight off crash before.
Yeah, I've never seen a street stock get a grinder on it once it's fucking on the track. Yeah, that's her. She's ready to clean up. And then I can put it all together. How exciting. Alrighty, blow all this dust out. Alrighty, grinding the welds is done. Tape up the gauges, wash and scrub the whole car. Now I started with the wire brush and I got a heap of the rusty stuff off, so it's time to wash it. I've been doing lots of boring jobs. paint preparation. It's taken me all day just to prep this thing for paint. And it's prepped. Except for it's just got a little bit of water in there still drying out. I've been getting in there with the air compressor and spraying it around. It's nearly dry. Here we go. She's all washed, ready for paint. Floor's clean. All the rust is gone. Most of it. Alright, so I've got all my painting gear here. I've just mixed this one, and I've mixed that one. I've used the thinners to clean the gun and make sure it's all good, working hard. Obviously, I need that. Now, if I put 400 mils of paint in, and then I've got to put 100 mils of this part B in to make it 500, and then I mix 300 mils of thinner to make it up to 800 mils, is how I've been mixing it, and it seemed to work pretty good on the car that's there, so I'm going to do that again. I'm going to tip 400 of this. And then this fucking stupid tin doesn't tip out properly. It's like fucking splashes everywhere.
Old school fuel tin.
Yeah. Oh, you're supposed to mix them together before you put the thinners in. I fucked up. You're supposed to mix them together first. Oh, and I didn't bring anything to mix with. Fuck, where did I put that paintbrush? All the way in.
Full depth.
Yeah. But it does say to mix the two together and then put the thinners in.
Yeah, right.
I don't know why, but that's what it says to do. You know, the first one's easy because the next one, that when you've got to mix a new batch, the thing's black so you can't see
how
high the
where
level
it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Have I missed anywhere?
Probably.
Definitely have missed somewhere. I might have to quickly do this
Looks mint on video.
Yeah, only on the video. Alright, the weekend's over. I'm going to cross off some things. I got excited and just worked, so I've got tape gauges, I did that. Wash and scrub the whole car, I did that. I painted the car, painted the door cards. I didn't grind the seat. I didn't put the door cards on. And I didn't fit the boot in the bonnet. Right. So I got a fair bit of me jobs done that I'd planned to get done.
I got fuck all. Yeah, no.
Ah,
Oh, bonnet's done.
the bonnet's done. Yep. But did you get other jobs done?
I did. I got a fucking roof number on there.
Oh.
What else did we do? I put a little flash fucking guard on the windscreen.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah. That's right. Here, have a look at my car now that the paint's dried. Fuck yes. Look at that. She's shiny. We made a fucking mess. We had a cracking weekend. We worked hard together all fucking weekend. And we got a fair few jobs done. I'm happy with the progress for the weekend.
Yeah, me too.
Yep. And we had good times.
Yeah.
Yeah.